Note to self, don't ever wear green earrings. That's what they're meant to do. They're meant to do that. So this girl says that her mom told her a story about when she was young and that she suffered because of brujeria. And yes, she said suffered because this brujeria was not targeted towards her mom. It was supposed to be for the grandfather, her mom's dad. So when the mom was 20 years old, she would leave the house really early because she was going to college. It was a morning where she was actually in a rush. She went out the door and accidentally stepped on something. When she looked down, she really didn't give it that much importance because again, she was in a hurry. She cleaned her shoe off and went about her day. 3 days passed and her mom started to feel really ill. Her stomach was hurting, her legs felt really heavy, and she wasn't getting any better. She felt so bad that with time, she was not able to walk anymore. She couldn't get out of bed. Her grandmother, her mom's mom, ended up taking her to doctors, and every person that she would go to would tell them the same thing. She is healthy, that there's nothing that they see is wrong with her. So she ends up taking her daughter to an Umbanda curandero. I'm listening to this in Spanish, so if Umbanda's in English, I'm so sorry. But what she says in the story is that she took him to this Umbanda because it is like an African spiritualism, religion type of cleanse. I had to look into it. Umbanda incorporates rituals and practices such as drumming, dancing, and offerings, which have their roots in African spiritual traditions. These rituals serve as a means of connecting with the divine and channeling spiritual energies. Obviously, there's more to it, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what that is because I also did not know. So she ends up taking the daughter to this Umbanda curandero, and as soon as they pass the threshold to his house, he immediately tells them that she has a brujeria that was not intended for her. The person who did the brujeria intended it to go to the grandfather because it was the grandfather's lover. Okay, I would want to be an Umbanda cleanser just to know all the dirty tea. Okay, in all seriousness, the guy tells the grandmother and the daughter that the reason why the person did the brujeria was because the grandfather broke things off with them and she just wanted to turn his life a living hell. And obviously, instead of it going to the grandfather, the daughter accidentally stepped on that lady's work. So the curandero did some ritual that cleansed her from everything. She explains that her mom did recover, she was able to walk again, and nothing like this happened again. But her mom shares this story with anybody that she can, just as a warning, and that is the reason why she wanted to share the story with everybody as well. New fear unlocked, you may step on some fucking brujeria.